Womp.
fire and go on.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Welcome to hell. Terrible sea of fire and go on.
God hates a fag. God hates fags. God hates fags. If you're a fag, he hates you too.
Welcome to hell. Terrible sea of fire and go on. Welcome to hell. Terrible sea of fire and go on. Welcome to hell. fire engulfed all.
Alexa, ligar o ventilador.
Welcome to hell. Terrible sea of fire engulfed all.
Fuck you. Fuck Sammy. Fuck Tacky. And fuck you betraying sacks of shit.
Welcome to hell. Terrible sea of fire engulfed all.
I've got, the faggot king here, Richard. Faggot king here, Richard, to tell me about faggots. You've got, starting now, because this is a cookery program, you see, you've got 30 seconds to explain to me all about faggots.
Welcome to hell. Terrible sea of fire
I win, you lose, fuck you.
Alright.
all.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all having a wonderful beginning of your weekend. As mentioned, the plan is to talk about our little update with King Meat, with Abdul, Maat, call it what you will. I think Chad agreed that it had a wang, or it still has a wang, but it had a wang at some point. So we can keep the conversation going in that direction. But yeah, it didn't go live apparently. People were eagerly waiting. I didn't go live because I knew it was gonna be bullshit. But I'm surprised it turned out to be absolute bullshit. Oh shit, oh my god. Sorry people. What's up Yessi, what's up Gnome, what's up to White Cup. Welcome, welcome. What's up Danica. What's up Glock. What's up to all the lurking people. It's okay if you don't want to chat. I'm not gonna take it personally. But yep, it decided to be a no-show with after all the talk shit, after the post, after re-releasing the obviously fake cam slip, and nope. Oh my god, what am I doing? I just became terrible at this game. We gotta flame up Deacon. We gotta flame Deacon up. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm just tired of Jimmy protecting his feelings, but that's just me. I find Deacon supremely annoying. But yeah, what do you suggest? Just everybody makes profile pics of Deacon. Well, by the way, all the ones I make in my posts are up for grab. Like I'm not, it's AI crap. Like I'm not gonna cry over it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna sue anyone for copyright. If it's to piss off Deacon, please use all of them. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. Damn, I kinda lost my touch. Watch coverage of the riots in LA. What? There's more riots in LA, or you mean like the old school LA riots, like the '92 LA riots? I don't know, I'm so out the loop when it comes to the news, bro. There could be riots in LA right now, and I'd be like, word? Well, I live in the middle of nowhere, as far in the sticks as possible. Surprised you didn't play the new Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm 4 though. That's the thing. My computer can definitely not play Elden Ring. Although someone told me about Geo4 something, cloud gaming, but I gotta get a better computer. That's what I'm gonna do this summer. It's gonna be my spending. I don't know. Everybody likes to brag online and how much money they got. And I'm quite comfortable financially, but there always seems to be something else to take care of before buying a computer. You know, strictly so I can game and edit bullshit. Like, if it changed anything in my job, maybe. But yeah, that should be a move. I'm gonna do at least something with a graphics card and more than 8 gigs of RAM. Maybe play games that are slightly more recent. We lurk other streams. All right. Earlier I saw that Slingshot Warrior was on, so that could be an option. I saw this Botox bitch, what's her face? Elisa Jordana. I think she was on. I don't know, I'm open to suggestions. Whatever the hell you guys want. Usually, you know, ideally I like to stream snipe weirdos and like unknown cows, or, you know, little streams with even less viewers than me. Yes, that exists. Holy shit, my moves are. It's like I'm like a newborn baby and I suck at this. Oh, I'm gonna get kizzled. This is not gonna be good. Jimmy gonna get back with Maat and I'm all for it. Oh, right. Wrench sex, so you're damn kind of fuck. Calm down, Yessie. Yeah, I like Sack, he's alright. I'm glad you guys found my channel. But yeah, I'm sorry, the Maat segment is kind of short. She was, he, she, they, them, zer, whatever. It was supposed to show up and it didn't, so there goes the segment. I don't know. There was like so much heat in that fucking post. I was sure it would show up. Ah! Oh my god, you. Lordy. Oh man, didn't even pull it. I'm spiritually black, my melon's just coming in slowly. Alright, so consensus seems to be on lurking other streams. I'm cool with that. Oh my god. Difficulty level is a little bit on the high side for me. Oh my god. And I'm up. Let's lurk this retard. Yeah, sounds like a plan. So, what, 20 minutes? Alright, you guys got me convinced. Be right back. Set that up. There we go. Since you guys don't want to suggest anything, we're gonna watch some very autistic content. It's real. I'm kidding, of course, but yeah, I'm kind of out of suggestions. So please. I don't mind lurking, I just don't know who to lurk. Edgy satanic VTuber. Alright, you sure it's gonna be better than the Marble Olympics? Because the Marble Olympics are pretty dope. All right, yeah, see, we're gonna risk it.
YouTube will block it because when you upload videos, one of the reasons, I'll actually show you this, and then I'll get onto the game and other things. One of the reasons I don't make videos anymore and I stream and I make shorts is because of this stuff. It's because of this shit. All right, let me add the image.
That's a yeah.
I'm going to show you. I uploaded a video yesterday, and it's not about monetization. I would release this right now, not monetized.
Here, let me just fix the chat a little.
It's that I need. All right, I'm adding the image now, chat. I need to make sure I'm not going to get banned. So I make a little video, and it's been like 16 hours,
very soy.
and it's still checking reviews to make sure that it's okay.
He's a soy boy.
It's one of my favorite songs that I sing to piss people off. It's more. This is one.
Oh fuck! I can talk all this shit, but little gay boy's got a lot of subscribers. What am I doing with my life?
Unsub by Necro and Cool G Rap. Unsub is unidentified subject. That means it's utilized in a lot of police and intelligence.
Oh wait, I gotta make it.
Especially within law enforcement, like the FBI.
Gotta make sure it's copyright friendly or whatever.
Yeah, and because Necro, he's pretty cool.
There we go.
He's a fan of you know the Mindhunter guy. Yeah. I sing the
fair use YouTube. Don't fuck with me.
And just sort of crack up. I just thought it was funny, but I don't know if it will violate copyright, and then my channel will be struck. So anytime I make any form of video, I upload it, I then have to wait usually 24 hours or more for YouTube to even let me know if I can do it. And
yes, he's already in there. Amazing.
It ends up being completely demonetized. And then I have to get a manual review that takes another day or so, edit it, and then after... Yeah, I did this for Pride Month, by the way. That's why I think they don't know whether I'm
Bro, I
being
fucking
really
hate
offensive
VTubers.
or funny.
I don't know, put a
this-
picture, put nothing. I don't care.
See,
I'll
I
watch
got rid of
nothing.
it I actually went
I'm
to
nothing,
YouTube
like, I don't-
trying to sing
whatever.
Unsub by Necro for Pride
I have a
Month,
logo,
but
that's
I got rid
it.
of that in the title because I want the manual reviewer.
That's it.
kept the
I hope
Pride,
you have pets.
you know, flag. Oh, and to be clear to the section of my audience that isn't completely based and doesn't want total N-word death and doesn't want an ethno state, and don't like it and want to fix me. More the
Oh, he
female
does
portion of my
karaoke,
audience.
and
I can fix
he's
him.
an
I
actual
can fix him.
weeaboo, whatever.
Mentally ill needs correction. No, I'm not doing this because I'm some, you know, I hate gay people or anything like that. I think I've already explained my
This guy
position
hates
on
gay
things
people.
well enough. I did it because it's funny, and I don't like things like Pride Month and stuff like that. You know, I'm not normal, but I'm not part of that community at all. And I don't need a month. Like, there's nothing more gay than talking about your sexuality on the internet.
This is horrible. This is fucking torture.
What's WN Circus Cult? Oh, white nationalism. What, Wignats?
Bro, white nationalism.
I mean, Scatman TY Skibbity. So, not gay. No, I'm not gay.
You're not gay.
I've got a reputation apparently for being a bit of a Chad and a...
As fuck, he's a Chad.
At least on the internet I do. Don't know why.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gay.
I'm totally sold.
Sorry about that, Skibbity. I guess I'm gynophilic. I'm attracted to femininity, so you know I'm fine with being.
You like shrooms, basically. That's what it is.
I'm not promiscuous. If there's no intimacy, I have no interest.
Gynophily. That just means like, I'm down with chicks, whatever. If they have a dick, it's okay.
LGBTQ stream, so I won't go into that.
I'm cool with the wang.
However,
I'm cool with the vag. You know.
When I said that, I meant
exactly. Gay
that,
with extra steps.
1 to 2% of the population is
He's one of them
gay.
fancy gays.
However, the 8% that now makes up those people are doing it because of a sexual paraphilia. But there are real gay people, and you know I have some.
He likes to suck cock, but he
are,
doesn't want a label. You know.
Have by normal relationships, I mean like, you know, normal intimacy. I'm too autistic to.
Up and first thing I see is a cat guy in a dress denying his homosexuality.
Thing about everything just being a business transaction.
Go on.
You know,
it's even got tits, bro. Like,
you know,
of all the things you could use to depict yourself
social
online.
Experiments with Grindr.
Whoa, what?
If you want to know who's gay around you, just make a Grindr account in your area, and you can see. Like, if you live in an apartment building like I do, you can see everyone.
Why would I?
And immediately, with
as a straight man, why?
Can I see your?
Why would I need to know where and who are the
like,
gays?
Jesus Christ, there's like fucking
around me.
people in this fucking building, and just because someone new shows up, like fucking hell, I can't. So yeah, I think that is not normal. There's nothing normal about it. Good morning. My mother woke me up and threw hot grease on my face, chest, etc. We've got
and genitals. What?
A very
Then she threw me down the stairs.
oh geez, someone very nebbish has shown up in chat, even more nebbish than I am.
Yo, the chat's all quiet.
I'm interested in it, but being public with those views has consequences. Everything has consequences. Hop in. The first thing I see is a cat guy in a dress denying his homosexuality. There's oh gosh. Okay, hold on a second, chat. There's nothing gay about being a kawaii.
It's pretty fucking gay. Oh my god. No, yeah, it's gay.
Wait, wrong one. Sorry.
So this man is saying that, like, this is not gay.
Where are you, man?
None of this here. None of this is gay.
All right, we're playing.
He's a bit of a Chad.
Start.
By the way, he's known as a bit of a Chad.
You mean Nikki? It's just
some dungeon entrances
nope,
and top
sorry,
areas
I'm
are
poor.
super sneaky. At Sentry Tower, most players just grab the chest and leave.
Bro is monetized. I hate my life.
Um,
How the fuck?
in her apartment, she never leaves her apartment, and she just gets deeper into her
Is
dreams
autism
because nothing
contagious?
else really matters to her. It's quite a depressive subject matter and a reflection on current society. No, it's not contagious, sadly. Someone was referring to autism. Okay. Someone thinks it is. Then you're all fucked.
Are we freezing here? Are we frozen, buddy? Let me just refresh just to be sure. One of those 8 gigs of RAM moments.
No. Okay. I'll go into the dream world.
How the fuck did you find this guy, Yessie?
And I'm very aware that I have a high likelihood of losing most of my audience. Hold escape to quit. Why isn't escape working? There we go. Okay. Let's go into the dream world. Yeah, this is... I got it off Steam. I kind of explained the lore about this game in my other stream on the subject. Oh shit. No, that's... Wait, what? What? Oh shit.
The AP video with him getting on Cyber is that... Oh yeah, when he got on the groove last night. Yeah.
Chat, this is what happens when you listen to your female audience. It's what I've become. Oh no. Fuck, this is fun. Okay. Neat. Okay, I'm dreaming.
Oh shit, AP made an actual video. Yo, if you can link it, I'll play it.
Somebody in chat, the Yoko Ono apparently of my streaming, was going, you should become a cat girl VTuber, and I just went, okay, that'll do. I get that. Not just her, there's others.
Alright, so they tuned you out basically. You got tuned out, sir. They put a dress on you, sir.
Okay, which door do we want to go into?
Do you like feminine way?
Eldritch horror ones, digital glitch core stuff. I don't like green looking one. Red.
Hey, if you guys can link it, I'll play it.
Door. Somebody choose. Googly eye door. Do I like feminine? Not.
Oh, we got a little pause there. Doesn't seem like a question that's hard to answer usually for a straight man.
Solely into women.
Yeah.
As much of a surprise as that may be. Eldritch. Yeah. Okay. This
Awkward
is the
pause.
Oh, this one is red.
You're telling me AP's live too, or Cyber's live?
Alright, whenever I use my Bluetooth, I gotta turn it off and turn it back on for that motherfucker to work. I don't know why.
I don't know. It's one of those like
I got off work,
purely in the dark.
AP
Met freestyle.
This blind ass nigga Cyber. My kids are in the other room, cuz. I have a
AP's
Bluetooth
always pissed.
Ain't nobody on the internet ever talk to my children one-on-one. Nobody. Just because my child was in the room, don't mean that Rue was talking to my daughter. She couldn't hear shit he was saying because I had a Bluetooth earphone on, you stupid motherfucker. You's a lying ass nigga. He did not cuss my daughter out. He cussed
Alright, you
me
guys
out
really want to hear the rant? Like, I'll put
because my
the
daughter
thing.
ain't heard of.
It's just, it's, whew.
So when I got
I'll
off
put some
work,
background
I went
beats.
home from
Here.
work.
Maybe that'll help.
Listening to this nigga Cyber lying. This lying ass nigga Cyber. My kids are in the other room. I have a Bluetooth on. I wonder can y'all hear this shit. I got a Bluetooth on. Whenever I go online, I got my Bluetooth earbud in. Cyber, stop telling these people lies, Cyber. I wear a Bluetooth whenever I'm online. My kids never heard, my wife, nobody is ever able to hear anything you guys are saying. Only person that can hear what you're saying is me, because I have a Bluetooth on. My kid, this nigga here sitting in line talking about I'll let somebody cuss my kids out online. First off, who gives a fuck? Because some random motherfucker on the internet is saying something about you. And who gives a fuck? You a sensitive bitch. But more importantly, you're lying, Cyber. See, I say I'm always bringing my kids stuff. What happened was, and Cyber ain't gonna say, is I already had the nigga rule them dots. And I already knew that this man been touching his kids. I can take you to videos. I can play recordings of me talking to his baby mama. And his baby mama saying, yeah, he touched his own kids in a sexual way. And see, Cyber used to be cool with Rude. That was his buddy.
That's some pretty spicy shit, actually.
Somebody with a real life sex offender jacket. You can look him up. Jarrell Russell McCarter. Touched his own kids. Raped the motherfucker when he was 12. I'm saying, Rude him. You can't be around your kids, but I can be around mine. How come you ain't around your kids? Rude him. My kids right here. Say what's up, kids. That don't mean I put my kids on the internet. That don't mean I let my child talk to Rude. You making shit up. All I said was, look, my kids in my house. I ain't finger bang my daughter.
Whoa.
I put my finger in my child's butt. That's literally what Rude did to his own daughter. Put his finger in her butt.
Hell.
He raped a little boy when he was 12. This is who Cyber is cool with. This is who Cyber is lying on me about. Saying that I put my kids on the phone with him. That is such a bold-faced lie. Cyber's a liar. Cyber, my kids was never on the phone. I said that my kids are in my house. Say something, shorty. I had a Bluetooth on. Cyber, you dumb fuck. Whenever I'm online, I got a Bluetooth on. That's how come I'm always roboting when I come on Jimmy's channel.
Yeah, that's pretty
I have to
fucked
log
up.
on, log off, and log back on with my Bluetooth to work.
It's just another thing.
So much.
Cyber is gonna deflect again.
See,
Though.
Cyber got it. One thing we know about Cyber, this man just tells lies after lie after lie after lie. This nigga chasing YouTube popularity for real. I give a fuck about this shit. I got some $300 boots I'm about to throw on and go to a goddamn real estate meeting. Matter of fact, I'll go live when I get to the real estate meeting.
Of course, he's got to flex.
I'm about to go drop $10,000 into a real estate investment.
Puma is Italian. Oh my god, yeah, that was wow. And he said it with such confidence. I like when retards say things like dumb things and with full blast confidence. Like then, one of the rare times where he didn't stutter or anything. Oh yeah, Puma is Italian. I was like, what? Wait, what? And then he said some other shit like, yeah, because Sicily it's in Italy. I was like, what? One of those statements makes no sense. But yeah, that's cyber for you.
That's what I'm finna go do today.
Just random ignorant
This
shit.
nigga Cyber on here trying to throw salt on my name. Let me tell you something. If a motherfucker do believe the shit that Cyber says, you think I give a fuck? Do you really think that I would give a fuck that somebody would believe something that Cyber said? You know, Queen Cock sucked his dick until it came out that
Queen
it was a
Cock.
joke. He had a whole storyline about how, remember I met you at this place and that place? This Cyber we talking about, man. What type of weird ass, man? Look, man, I am motherfucking 42 years old. I am not gonna be, look, I'm willing to fight Groovy Jimmy, but the nigga's scared. Groovy Jimmy scared to fight me. Man,
Scared.
fuck boxing shit, nigga.
Scared.
You talking crazy about my wife, you talking crazy about me. Nigga, I'll pull up to where you at. You say you a gangster. You want some gang banging shit, nigga? Nigga, I'll be in motherfucking Memphis. Nigga, don't worry about Rude. Rude Imp is on a truck, you dumbass nigga. Groovy Jimmy. While you ducking this fade, nigga. Rude Imp is on a motherfucking truck, nigga. He ain't in Houston. He ain't in Houston. So how about that? How about that, my nigga? Rude Imp ain't in motherfucking Houston. He's somewhere on the highway, nigga. So don't be trying to duck no fade talking about some who I need to be fighting, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna fight you. But you and I both know, Groovy Jimmy, your bitch ass don't want no motherfucking problems with me, nigga. I'm gonna break your orbital socket, nigga. I'm gonna fracture your face, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you over, cuz. Stomp some ribs in and shit like that.
Why the fuck is AP involved
Nigga,
anyway?
Cyber,
Who,
cuz. Hey, look, Cyber,
who,
you keep trying
who
to
talked
twist and turn
to,
and flip.
who got AP involved? I need to know. Like, I kind of missed that part, cause
Story all you want, bro.
bro, all of this lip smacking from everybody about a fake fight. Like,
Give a fuck about you or no motherfucking body else on the goddamn internet. Bitch made ass nigga. I am going to go live at a real estate
go be GB.
investment seminar. That's what the fuck I'm doing today.
Yeah, that's another goofy ass
Cause I got the
motherfucker.
money to do.
Tied to
Always
cry
talking some money
tuber.
shit, but ain't never showing shit. You just talking, nigga.
Bro, we're not even halfway. Oh my god, no. Okay, sorry AP, but we're gonna have to wrap
Whether
it
it's
up.
work or personal life situations.
Bro,
How do I deal with workload when people don't show up to work? How do I manage this? What I do when I can't service someone?
Ty slandered you.
How do I get their needs met? I'm going to go be trained on that in Houston. But I want to make time. Maybe that Thursday or Friday. What would that be like? The 20th, the 19th or the 20th? I'm going to drive up to Katy, Texas, cuz. And fuck all that boxing shit. Fuck all that boxing shit. Nah, man, you a crip, cuz. You a gangster. You know how many motherfucking teeth I done knocked out? You a brittle, frail little bitch, Cyber. That's how come you running your fucking mouth. You're never coming to St. Louis, bro. You're not doing it. And you definitely ain't gonna tell me where to meet you at. 'Cause I'm here to tell you, Cyber, I'll fuck you over, cuz. Fuck all that boxing shit, nigga. I will beat you, nigga. So first, I'm gonna beat your girlfriend Jimmy up. I'm gonna go right to that park where Psycho Candy is. I'm gonna find out where you at. 3719 Garden Green Trail, Petty, Texas, nigga. That's where you at, cuz, with your bitch ass. I'll be right there back in that park. I'll go live every day. So people know, hey man, what time you work, Groovy Jimmy? Where you working at, cuz? Where you at, cuz? I'ma slide. I'ma go live, nigga. I'ma sit down in your little neighborhood, nigga. And where you at, nigga? And dare you come out. You know how you ran up on Psycho Candy talking about fighting? Run up on me, cuz. I want you to. You ran out of time, little bitch. And since this motherfucker is cyber, hyping your ass up, you just giving me more fuel, bro. Your best bet is to not come outside, nigga. Come up with some type of fucking excuse. I ain't gonna knock on your door because I know you call police, nigga. I ain't going to jail because I'm getting money. But I definitely drive up and down your street, nigga. I'ma come looking for you. Not this Thursday, but the following Thursday, following Friday. I'll be looking for you, my nigga. You gonna carry on where you at, nigga. I'm 150 pounds.
Yeah, I think that's more appropriate. Oh, it's on.
Bitch ass don't dump me when you see me. And since I can't whoop cyber ass, I'm whooping yours, nigga. Don't hide, Groovy Jimmy. Don't run, don't hide.
Alright, you heard it here first. Alright, thank you. We can go back to our little satanic femboyfriend.
Totally based, you know. Otherwise, just.
Oh, you guys are still talking to him.
Just, you know,
naked and full blown yak.
Do you know, like, yeah, and women are biologically.
Do you like cat girls, or is it just going for lowest?
Yes, they are. They are. A lot of bass girls into my stuff, but they're based in a different kind of way.
I forgot to take these guys.
They want to fix me. They want me to be more refined. They know that I have.
Whether you're a professional, they take pride in tackling your
so many ads. What the fuck?
Freight offers gas.
Yo, am I gonna have to become a fucking cat girl to get monetized? What is this?
They find I've got that slight sapphic appeal without being like a girl.
Hello, konnichiwa, kawaii
desune. Know me to some extent, and I guess it worked because I'm a cat. I'm a cat girl anyway.
Bro, this music is
I have
slowly messing with my brain, not gonna lie.
That's why I set all this up. You know, I'm much more comfortable with streaming. I don't like making videos. I just don't like being on camera. So this works for me. This works for me, the YouTubing thing, or so if a woman walked up to you that was 10 out of 10 in your eyes but had a wang, you wouldn't? Of course I would. I don't care. That's what gynophilia means.
Wait, what?
I don't care.
So if a woman walked up to you that was 10-10 in your eyes but had a wang, you wouldn't?
Trans girls, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
Not 100%.
As long as it looks like a chick.
Find men attractive.
He's good. He's good with the wang, the boozy, the whatever. Whatever, bro.
Someone says I used to say that too. I was struggling with appeal. Yes. Because I am.
Good one, yes.
I'm not hyper masculine, and
no shit. He's not hyper masculine, guys. If you didn't notice,
the sensitive parts of me very appealing, and yeah, it's a strange.
Bro, what kind of MK Ultra yak shit is this
but it's
music?
little thing that resembles like a sperm.
Sapphic.
Alright, wake myself up. I mean, Sapphic is what everyone, Sappho. David Maat translated a version. Richard Bolt did amazing artwork too.
Doesn't have to do with lesbians.
Yeah, Sapphic. It's
Sappho, Sapphic. It's like Greek yak.
Would you say that your attraction to feminine men is an inborn within a product of your experiences?
But I think it applied to
I
like
don't have any form.
lesbians.
When I say that, I mean put it this way: I've been solely with women for the most part my entire life. It's
mostly
not that I
okay.
Go out looking. I don't.
Except those few times at summer camp.
Trans girls or femboys. It's not a paraphilia thing. I go for women. But if one shows up out of
Is it
nowhere,
true that
and sometimes
09A
they do,
members are
and
practicing
seduces me,
docking on
I
the
don't give a
regular?
shit.
Did you get sissy hypnode?
I will sleep with them. I just don't.
Hell yeah, full
really
blown
see
yak
the
for the
issue,
most
that's it.
part, yeah. Yeah, for the most part.
Like, it's not that complex. Did you get Sissy Hypnode? Yes, I listened to
Oh my god, he did.
the third of my audience that is female, and the one
Yeah, they put you in a dress, bro.
trans person or other that watches me out of every 10 people, approximately. It can't be. And yeah, they want me to go in this direction.
Oh my god. They're trying to tune him out. Well, they already succeeded in tuning him out. Bro, I don't know what he's playing, but we're not playing the same
Also,
type of games.
I am.
This is not my jam.
Having so much fun with the Japanese VTubing community and doing the crazy stuff that I've been doing with them. It's only fair that I am a VTuber too, because yeah, like I can't just keep. I mean, I will keep clipping them for ever. It's gets so much traction in Japan for short periods of time.
Yeah, we should keep an eye
helps
for
me.
him. I think I'm gonna.
No,
Fuck.
I don't want to be controlled by
Okay,
women.
it's not my regular
I'm not-
account.
I'm
I'll
not
risk it for
I'm
you
not
guys.
submissive.
Bro, there's so much gay lingo I don't even want to know about.
But I might be malleable. He can change. I can fix him.
Deacon would love him.
Um,
I think Deacon should reconsider becoming a subscriber to my channel.
if you want to follow my music is in a messy situation because I had to rebrand. And I want to...
Bro, I kind of need a change of pace though. There's no one else online that's worth
share my
fucking
pace
with.
with like
This guy is,
music-related stuff, recording stuff with guitar and things like that because, you know... Or maybe not me. Oh god, I'm gonna have to fucking cut my hair this way now, aren't I?
Yep, he's a little British sissy.
Yeah, keep. All my artist profiles have been messed up through me having to rebrand because I knew I was gonna get banned everywhere. So I
This
within
is
a day,
probably
had
an
to
adult
rebrand
too,
everything.
right? This is my first stream using a
And it's messed
YouTuber
things up.
avatar.
It's
She's based on
distributed. I don't
a
have
version
access
of
to the artist
myself.
profiles anymore because didnt, the business entity, doesn't exist anymore. I do though. But claiming the artist's profiles to my account, it's a whole annoying process.
Trans
that is
VTuber.
taking time.
Analog, blah, blah, blah,
It's just the
bunch of Japanese
distributors
shit.
are a little bit annoying, and yeah. Decibel Amiga, I'm getting you thousands of views on very obscure stuff in Japan. And Japan go crazy for alternative avant-garde stuff. You know that. They save the market for old bands from the 80s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have these intense fan bases, and I know there's massive Decibel Amiga fan bases in Japan, and I'm introducing it to thousands of people. So when that shows up through your music distributor,
a YouTuber. I doubt this guy knows anything about
help me get a
OTEPs.
drummer in Australia. So
No,
I
I don't think he
somebody,
knows the most high.
because programmed drums sound fucking terrible. I know I used to know Portal. Yeah. Remember I've kind of fucked up. Yeah, I know Portal. I fucked up in the Australian black metal scene. Like, most of them were Nazis, and when they found out that I wasn't white,
Oh my god, he's a non-white Chad tuning out.
I used to be a morphine addict, and you know, Nazis and shit like that they saw that as weakness.
Yeah, like hardcore.
Yeah,
hardcore Nazis.
and I
Yeah, they're
lost
not
my
really
main
into
ally
the drugs.
in that community because I fucked up by having like a nervous breakdown. This is like this is in the
He's like
the
the quintessential typical
late 2000s,
Discord
2010
yag style
period,
mod
and
type
like
fag.
yeah, and
I had an episode
met the
and I'm kind of
Portal
tuning
guys,
out, and like the
and
girls
I
in my
met-
audience want me to wear a dress.
my friend, I don't know if he's
I don't know
alive
if I'm
anymore,
gay,
you
but
are,
I
and
like
you know
girls with penises.
who you are. Sorry about all the stuff that happened. I didn't mean to get that bad.
Ever heard of Bestial? Okay, that's a white boy band name.
I had a lot of I was having to self-medicate too much for undiagnosed health issues with morphine, and I got out of control. And I understand
this
why
shit
you
got
had to
depressing,
get
yeah.
the fuck away from me. And I sorted my life out, but I'm sorry about all that shit. I'm not gonna name drop you, but if you're not dead, I heard that you'd committed suicide. I really hope that's not the case. It's almost everybody I have been friends with is dead now. I've only got one friend left in the entire world.
He's diagnosed with wankism, yeah. Oh,
all
yeah.
the rest, other than ones that I've had falling outs with, most of them are dead. A lot were veterans too and committed suicide. And yeah, and given I was a heroin addict for a decade essentially, everyone died. They were murdered, they OD'd.
Oh my god, his life is so
Like,
dark and edgy.
Everyone's dead.
He's like a regular,
My last
degular, emo, anti-hero
Who was in
type of
Afghanistan,
Negro.
East
And he's not
Timor,
white.
also Iraq.
And he's confused about his sexuality.
Well, he died very end of last year. I was too
He's
sick
like,
and
I don't
didn't
know,
realize
he's
that he
like
had
Twitter's
died.
wet dream.
Suddenly. And I was about to contact him again to try and get him to talk about some of this shit that went down in Afghanistan.
Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, ultra
Now
smooth
drink
taste.
that gay
Just
shit.
49 calories.
Where people might have listened to me. I mean, I've ruined that now because I'm a kawaii cat girl. No one's got to fucking listen to me now, but I don't care. No one listens to me any way that I want to hear.
What?
Because they make these assumptions about me and who I am. Anyway, I wanted to finally get everything that happened down, and he died just before I was finally able to, because...
Oh, yeah, he is rootless.
That broke me. Because... Yeah.
Oh my god, it's been an hour.
Most of the
Glock requested a song break.
Is when you come back from Afghanistan, and you've killed
Jesus
a lot of people.
is my. Oh my god. Alright, we need a break, gay boy. Let's listen to that, gay boy. Alright, be right back.
Damn, son, it's Major League Wops.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga. Woo. He's a life changer, miracle arranger, born to the virgin mom in a manger. Water to wine, he's a drink exchanger, and he died for your sins. I preach the word, that's my gig, and I rhyme better than Notorious Big. All the other MCs, I wish them well, but if you live in sin, you burn in hell. Now I'ma pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly MC and the light of my life. So to bust the rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to earth to elucidate the way that we should be. What? Like if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak. I don't get mad and I don't critique, I forgive him and turn the other cheek. I don't blaspheme and I don't brag, I don't cuss, and my pants don't sag. I do exude a little Christian swag, and I'm proud to be an American.
Jesus Christ is a nigga. Let his light shine through ya. Let his love pop a cap in your butt and say hallelujah. Jesus Christ is a nigga. He's our homie MC, JC. You see, he's an honest, caring, peace-loving nigga like me. If you do drugs and you think you're cool, you need to come to Sunday school. Put those drugs in a garbage can. Stand up tall, you're a Christian man. Word up. I'm freestyle.
Hit me.
Yo, that song is fire. Not gonna lie. Yo, I found Ty.
That's our what's up.
That is not my sister. I just
Oh my god, some loud ass ratchet bitch.
Oh yeah.
Every message that I can show you,
I'm your little sister.
every message I can. Alonzo Collier has been in my life since I was
Alright,
4
let me
years old.
let you guys
Before
get
that nigga
comfortable.
started cheating on my mama with Nikki, that nigga been my daddy. That nigga been my dad the
Who
whole.
gives a fuck? Who cares? That's my mama.
It don't
I don't give
matter.
a fuck. That
Don't
got
switch.
shit
I
to do with
claim
me.
Samira. I claim Christina. I claim anybody that's connected to my brother, fool.
Hello. So she just
Fuck
said
you
that's
talking
not.
about?
Hello.
Let me just find his Facebook.
I don't have to be.
Ty is
You
kind
don't
of
wanna
shy.
claim
Ty
me.
doesn't like to
Said
answer
that
people
she whooped my
on
ass. She
YouTube.
swung
So
on me. She hit me in the lip, or however she said.
2 times. 2 times.
2 times.
Ty, you is so messy.
She did say that. Said she hit her in the face 2 times, and she was scared to fight.
2 times, and
you was scared.
No, I slid off.
He's talking about you was scared. I never missed that whole connected on my mama.
Hello.
You
The whole background out there.
Damn it! Where the fuck is his Facebook? Ah, there we go.
Valencia.
Why am I? That's what I'm saying. Why I ain't got no scratches on my face? I still got my necklace on. Like I still got my flower earrings on.
Bitch, ain't shit on me. All right. The only reason I bled is because you had to use a weapon, hoe. So DJ, you tell your
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
What happened?
He's so
what
sensitive now. He won't read his fucking YouTube.
Nicole, right?
If you notice, he's only gonna highlight his
If you was out there,
his
click on the
Facebook
link and tell me what you
comments.
saw. Click on the link.
Because
Nicole,
the white boy be bullying him. Go be GB.
I was watching y'all. Told you.
Go be GB. You did protect him from the white boy.
When I was standing by the ATM.
We was not even together.
Yes, y'all was at the stove. I was sitting at the ATM. Y'all was back then.
Yeah, we was.
God damn it, 2 votes.
Kira was sitting
Nigga.
up. She was moving her hand like she was telling you something.
But you said we locked
eyes.
eyes.
Hold on. You was Kira was at the car by herself. I'm watching you because you conversate with my homegirl, old man, the whole time. You swear clearly out that hoe. I'm watching everything. The nigga in the red truck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I move away because
Anybody trying to sell me some food stamp cash?
I'm finna go on by my business, so I parked my car. But see, on that side street, I don't know what it is at the soul house.
What is this?
Nothing wrong with the soul house.
Babbity
But
beep
that side
boop.
street, it's like it got a vibe to the point where you just want to park your car and get out and see and drink your liquor. You feel me? Like it just be a real vibe. So I parked my little bucket like them hoes say. My little toot paper, my sheet. Your cousin called herself wanting to. I seen her walking, but she was so casually like she was high. She was up on something. I really didn't pay no mind. So I'm talking to the girls. I'm conversating with the girls from school. They asking me where.
Fair use.
Talking about being gay, and I told them, I don't eat pussy. I might get filet mignon, but they bust out and started laughing. I guess
it's my type of conversation.
She took it, and when she walked behind them, she tried to swing on me. I slid off that car. I said, go on. Let's get a little shit. Let's get a sign on. That bitch right
Her forehead has a forehead.
Hold on, Nicole.
My shoe is in my hand.
Hold on. We can hear you, Nicole. Hold on.
See,
please hold on, Nicole.
He's not checking his YouTube at all.
That's what I'm saying. Wait till Sarah come back.
You guys hurt his feelings.
I don't know why people lie.
Okay, well, we'll wait. We can't. Well, Sarah might not come back. Nicole, so what did you see? You seen everything.
You was running from that girl the whole time. You was fighting that girl when you had that shoe. You was running. Oh God,
she was already leaking.
Hold on, let me talk. Let me talk from my
Let me
point.
talk.
I seen when Sarah ran up on you. She didn't sneak you. She let you know, like, hey, let go. We finna fight. You got off the truck and you took your shoes off and you was like, somebody get her. You kept yelling around everybody in the crowd to get her. You was literally running from this girl.
It's on video.
You was running from this girl. The video ain't show everything from the beginning to end. Oh God, you kept running behind niggas. You kept running behind girls and shit. Get her. You was running from the girl. And truth be told, I feel like the only reason you whooped her because you had that shoe.
Okay. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Do you know Nicole?
Don't just get on this phone and just act like you just beat this girl ass with the whole time.
Who said I beat the girl ass? She dragging the shit, girl.
Oh, what's going on Facebook? Oh, you're going on Facebook? All right. Yeah, no, dude. You have to go on Facebook if you want to fuck with them.
But don't act like you did something either.
God damn, these bitches are loud. So yeah, best advice, if you want to fuck with them, go on Facebook and use like a very stereotypical black name, like Jakeem Jabbar Tyrone the Fifth. God damn!
It's not doing no justice.
Oh, I gotta remove our chat. I'm sorry.
I was out there.
Holy shit! That's another landing strip, bitch. I'm going on my MySpace.
After you hit the girl, on God you will. Don't act like you just popping big shit.
Okay.
Ratchet hoes! World star! World star!
Okay. So I play the other video that I sent you.
Alright.
That's some big ass.
That's how fast I be going when it be some money involved. Swear to God.
Swear to God.
You ain't sent no video.
That's a firehead. That's not a forehead.
No, you sent. I got the text. I got the text message.
So wait.
That means you really ain't bumping if you gotta use the weapon. You really ain't got that shit you talking about.
I just got the text message.
I know motherfucking no. If you ain't had that shoe, you would have got whooped. If you didn't have that shoe, you would have got whooped. You knew to use something to protect yourself.
A lot of wangs in that forehead. Yeah. Oh yeah.
When a bitch trying to sleep,
you still stand with a shoe.
God damn, she's loud.
You run around circles out there telling somebody to get this girl.
Big Sarah in the house.
If you didn't have that shoe, you would have got whooped. Point blank period. If you didn't use that shoe as a weapon, you would have got whooped. And ain't nobody help you when you
we can hear y'all.
We can hear y'all. Ain't nobody help you. You around this whole grabbing on niggas. The niggas told you put the shoot out and fight the girl on guard. Everybody was out there telling you put the shoot out and fight the girl. You did not want to put that shoot out and get that girl.
Ain't nobody say put the shoot out and fight that girl.
Yes, they did.
What's written under tie? 12-hour stream is over, guys. Funds were low. Wow. That's some next level e-begging.
If you did not have that shoe, you would not. I feel like Sarah would have whooped you.
Well, I did it. What you gonna do?
Well, I'm not gonna do 12 hours, but it's free. So.
Okay.
I won't.
It's 903. It's 903. Why are you in somebody else's business?
I won't.
God damn.
Whatever this guy
What's going on with these bitches here?
Honestly,
my household did. My household did.
Did she say her asshole big?
I got the same shit you got. So I'm just saying when I saw Ty told me to get on this bitch and tell my side of the story of how I saw the fight, and that's what I did. And that was my opinion.
Okay, next. It's Saturday. You want to shot? Next. I did what I did. So wait. Next.
They still hear you.
Next.
I'm reading the comment. Can y'all hear us? Is you gonna let me get my one?
Next.
Oh my God.
Hey, how can
that one's on the lean.
Ty, how can we view the comment? They on here saying she fucking. Oh, that she fucking her stepdaddy. They been saying it.
She fucked her stepdaddy?
I want my one without the heels. Since you can make me up. So since you can make me up.
That's a fake page.
Now you know when we talked on that phone today, I asked for my one. What you say?
And I said what you asked.
I told you.
That's what I said.
But then I tell you, no internet, no nothing, no police, no nothing.
Yes, you did. So how did y'all even end up on Ty Live?
Y'all, people were tagging me in it, bitch.
Why do you always keep saying y'all? Gigi, I don't have nothing to do with this. I'm just on here reading the comments like anybody else. I love watching Ty Live, so I'm gonna watch his live and I'm gonna read the comments. That's all. But I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't have nothing to do with this. Inside boy, so you inside your shit, ain't her stepdaddy being for
how many people? God damn, that's a lot of people watching.
How can we make the chats pop up?
Oh, it says it at the bottom. It says 3 buttons at the bottom on the phone or some shit.
Yeah, make
It
it
say
pop up.
comments on the screen. It say comments. It say chat, comments, and record. It's gonna say comment. That's how you gonna read the comments.
Lord have mercy. Why she
Check.
still out there?
Check.
Well, Ty, listen, Ty, listen. If
Because I'm glad somebody was there to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Check.
And I ain't got no problem with her. I'm just telling you what I saw
you
on the
keep
video.
talking about is I got
I ain't got no problem with you. I did what the fuck I had to do. So what? What's next?
to protect yourself. You had to protect yourself.
Hold on, let me get a book to show y'all how serious I am about turning the fucking
Not sure
page.
about this one, yo.
I'm gonna turn your bitch. It don't matter. I'm still confused.
Oh.
My cousin said everybody check.
Let me show you
What
how
I
to
tell
do
What the fuck is this bitch doing?
You see how you can turn the page in this book? You see how I just open
Who
this
the fuck
book?
the bad guy is?
Next.
Sarah is not high.
Next.
No, I'm
Next.
not. Stop
Next.
Next.
Oh.
Next.
Next.
I'm trying to turn the page. What's next?
That's I
What's
got
next?
12 hours of this shit. I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm just trying to figure out. What is next? What's going on? What's next? I've been told her to leave me alone. I called Akira. I started what I was doing today to call Akira, ask her, do they want to fight? They told me to meet at
Oh, Ty's checking his shaft, is he?
No, we said matchy
Nah,
party.
he's not.
You said give me 20 minutes.
And that's,
You said give me 20
that's
minutes.
VIP area.
You never called back.
Jen, that shit ain't peeking her fade. She
What?
must got hit in the mouth though, cause that lip are different.
Oh, someone's reading chat.
Jen, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not on no side, Jen, but I just feel like y'all should just go on give each
I
other
don't know.
y'all.
Black women beefing.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Let you hit me first.
So just let you hit me. Go on. Just go on, kill it. Go on, kill it. Go on, kill it, and just go on.
So Akira, you had to get on Ty Live to say that?
No, I could have said no.
I mean, this the perfect place to say it, though. This the perfect place to say it.
I just told you earlier, I don't want y'all to
Nigga Palooza. Yep, pretty much.
I did get
You telling me to get her one? What?
I did tell you that I don't want y'all to fight. I don't want y'all to fight. But
kill it. You said don't worry about it. You said don't worry about it.
If it's gonna keep going
Damn.
on, if it's gonna keep going
Bitch
on,
is
y'all
loud
might as well
as
go on, bump
fuck.
it, kill it.
Oh, no. So you ain't say don't worry about it. Go on by my day. Go get me something.
I just told you that that's what it said, but y'all, since it made it to Ty Live, since it's that serious.
No, she.
Feel free to make suggestions if this shit's boring you guys.
I'm trying to hear about it.
First of all, she wanted this because I didn't get on Ty Live.
Now I see why Uncle Ruckus hates his own
You
kind.
right, you did.
Yeah,
you
this does make my my black half racist.
I want to get in the to bring that hoe outside. I want you outside.
Okay, where?
Okay, Gigi, and I ain't gonna say
We can
nothing
go to Dog
you
River.
think I got something to do
We
with
can
it.
go to Dog River.
Where?
Dog River. It's a park. It's a park.
Really?
It's in Navico.
Really?
You keep asking me where, so where do you
Dog
River? You pick the place. Since
Dog
you don't
River?
want
Come on, let's take a picture, niece.
He's not letting you on panel.
pick the place, Janicia.
Man, you might as well
You need to use a really black
Since
name.
I can't get my
Hold on,
phone,
just put me in the camera
I'ma
too,
get
man.
my one.
Why y'all give me the picture?
No, I'm not high. I'm chill as fuck.
Man, sorry on some old shit. I can't help that hoes think they're a bully. I did what I had to do. Go get the curtain.
I'm not bullying you,
So they
girl.
can see what kind of shoe it was.
I don't give a fuck. I just want to show these folks what my
Kinda
hands
sucks
really
that he's
can
not
do.
letting people paddle
Okay,
up.
Sarah.
So is we meeting or what? Oh, you gotta get fucked
Not at
first.
Dog River. Bitch, you ain't like that. You know that. Not at Dog River. I ain't coming to no Dog River.
I
Pick
see
another
that dog
closer
every
location.
day.
Pick
Major
a
Park.
closer location.
Closer to who? Tomerville, Twin
Ain't no
Oaks,
motherfucking mountain.
by the
Not no Dog
cemetery.
River.
By the cemetery.
Okay. When? You naming out. Yeah, you must be high. You must be high. Oh God, you must
Oh,
be
my
high.
house.
You talking about
I'm naming
cemetery.
areas that's
Say
around
the
your
law.
house.
Say the law, you body. Say the law. You want your one, I'ma give it to you. What's the law? What's the law? You want your one. I tried to give it
Matrix
alone. You
Park.
want it.
What you want to go to municipal, bitch? Where you want to go?
Ty,
You're not giving no answer.
I'm gone. Ty, I'm gone. Yeah, they come up there on the first seat. Right up bitches to the house. Don't put them hoes in a black thing, baby. Put them hoes in the thing.
You're still not saying where we need to know.
Woo, this my second time wearing these.
Ooh, Lordy.
Can't lie.
Send me some occasion.
Listen, go get these ASAP.
I don't wear heels, baby.
You would have thought I was in a strip club and you stole
I don't wear heels.
Woo, Lord.
I don't wear heels.
You would have thought I was in a strip club and you stole my money. I did that because you swung on me. You asked me. So I don't.
Yeah, I think Big Sarah's gonna fuck her up. I don't even know these people, but
okay, you can't run.
My money's on Big Sarah.
Okay, I'm gonna come outside. All right.
Oh, you're getting in his Facebook chat? All right. If not, you guys need to suggest something else.
I had to roll around these apartments, folks.
Or I'm gonna play Marble Olympics again.
Cut it out.
It's gonna get very autistic up in here.
Cut that out. Cut that dream ball ass shit out. You know you ain't got that much balls to pull up over here. Cut that shit out. I'm gonna ask you that. I did one.
We see why they kids have no fathers.
You know that. Hold on.
Fuck, I did, dude.
You gotta do no. I'm glad it made.
You gotta pass by the cemetery to turn into your shit.
Come on.
I just recorded me riding around your shit.
You didn't stop.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I stopped and looked inside them.
Oh, his Facebook is pinned, bro.
All right.
It's pinned in the chat, sir.
You outside. I've been dry. Come on.
But yeah, to see his Facebook, that's gonna be another.
My phone call y'all and see.
I can't let people see my Facebook, obviously.
Oh, I'm on it.
Ty, you just sitting here watching this shit, ain't it?
No, I'm not watching. I'm observing. I'm a journalist. I'm taking notes.
Damn, that shit.
This is crazy. I honestly feel like I don't want my cousins to go to nobody's house.
She shouldn't go to nobody's house.
Yeah, she should at least meet her down the street or something because I don't want her to go. Bitch, we can
house.
fight at the nursing home because that's where that hoe gonna be. She gonna need to be in now. She gonna need to CNA. Yeah, you act like you was already outside though. I was. I recorded the video of me circling her shit.
Oh, Stanley Hudson is on Facebook.
Don't record.
Why are you so quiet tonight?
Crazy part is I know what not to do. I know what not to do.
Stanley Hudson. Shout out.
You can't tell me where I'm at because the video is in black and white.
Oh, Lionel Brooks, you know, Sarah, my boy. Hey, my boy Lionel Brooks, they don't go over there.
That is my Lionel. Never go to nobody.
See, he checks his Facebook. He doesn't want to check YouTube anymore.
No, we're not going to go to her house because we don't know what she
did. Lionel Brooks. Lionel Brooks, they don't go over there.
He has to have subtitles turned on over there.
She gonna have to come down the street or something because I ain't trying to.
Funds were low.
Sarah, what you did to Baby D?
We're never gonna. That's what I'm.
Like 50-50.
Y'all shit breaking the bag.
We're gonna need more votes, y'all.
Y'all must be in Dog River. Y'all shit breaking the bag.
Hey, I'm down street time. I'm where you
God damn.
On this hoe,
Sounds janky as fuck.
Nah, I'm gonna turn the camera on.
all them
I'm gonna
churn out your
get they really about that.
See some
Oh,
titties
See,
and
look, I'm
ass, you
not
don't got
driving. If I
long,
was
y'all
driving
people.
on board, I would not drive
Sarah
over
ain't
there.
going over there, baby.
you don't
Ain't nobody finna pull nobody house and fight, baby. You ain't pull your scary rig at the birdhouse. Baby, you ain't take your scary at the birdhouse.
Wait a minute. This is about me.
I don't go to people's house if I don't do that. And I just
You talking about you finna turn the camera on. You can take your at the birdhouse.
I most definitely did.
They gonna ID me here, so
You don't know where the fuck them folks at, baby. These so messy. You don't know where the fuck them folks at. Where you at right now, baby?
I'm gonna go to the room.
Oh, it's Saturday. I thought you partied on
Ty
Saturday.
straight
not
up
tonight.
cooning. Oh yeah, he's ignoring people.
You usually partied on Saturday nights.
I'm going outside. Don't worry about it. I'm just being messy right now.
Oh, you outside? I know. You party every Saturday night. You ain't going. You ain't staying inside.
He ain't having it tonight.
Oh, fuck
It's still
no.
early.
Happens.
I got it early.
Happens,
I
bros.
gotta do a 12-hour shift.
That's life.
Hey, Brittany Miller. Now you already supposed to be blocked, Brittany Miller. You need to slow it down, Brittany Miller. Slow it down, Brittany. Courtney, I
Oh my god!
get you out of
Is
here.
it all old women watching him? Like I don't get it. And he says he's 29, which I don't believe, but I don't know if it's true.
Pretty
Good on
funny
him.
to me that
Oh shit! We're watching a yag watching another yag.
I hope he sees this, Jake. I hope you see this. Yes, I'm a cat girl.
He's a cat
And
girl.
I am your
Skibbity bitty
biggest
bop bop
rival
bop.
when it comes to reporting on the Order of Nine Angles and certain far-right extremist groups. Jake, it's a cat girl VTuber. And I will outshine you, Jake. Just wait. Anyway, I'll stop schizo posting about Jake. Can't name the VTuber now since Vice is on her ass already. The women in Robot RE9 looks ugly. What's RE9? Like Robot 9000 on 4chan? Did you see the Cameron Wilder interview on Legion of Lilith? I've seen the Kiwi Farms post it only because I looked myself up on there and I showed up in the Atomwaffen division shit. But
Anamorph
yeah,
division.
it's I haven't seen the interview.
I don't speak yag. I don't get it. I think we're gonna need to look at something else. This sucks. Like this obviously is horrible, and there's no getting to Ty. And this fag, I mean, no.
I've talked to Cameron.
Nope. I don't even want to know who Cameron is. I don't even care. Fuck you. Fuck Cameron. I'm gonna take a little 5, guys. If you got suggestions, think about it, or I don't know. I'll figure something out, or I'll put some bullshito like the rest of the bullshito shit I was playing yesterday. Yeah. Smoke a cigarette, and I'll be right back.
Disco time.
Hip hop is an attitude. It's right here. It's how you feel. It's a style. So it can go out. This is me. This is how I am. This is a lifestyle. This is it. My mom used to tell me all the time, stand up straight, stand up straight. Well, you know what? I was standing up straight. This is what we call popping. Straight. Straight. Like this. Start out just hitting it, hitting it, hitting it.
Two, bring it to the phone. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance. So back on up. Before I pull the strap up, give me the microphone so I can bust like a bumble. Hopping in long face together, now you know you in trouble. Yeah, antidote point. I think they in the mood for another one of those G hits. Cause there's nothing but a cheap thing. Back to low FG, so it claims that. That's broke, is the label that's plays now. Unfadable, so please this one. Well, if it's good enough to give up a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that funk stuff. You know what I'm with it? Two, three, let's see a double low. You go double shit. Just throw your hands way up in the air. So roll around like you just don't care. Yeah, roll up the thing and hold the drink. Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, yo, we sneak, yeah, we cook it back up. And when they make us in the party, you got to get down like this. And up, it's like more like this. And up, it's like this. And up, it's like more. I keep a blue flame hanging on my backside, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the quick side. I got so much you can do. Drop it like it's hot. So just chill till the next episode. Yeah.
Alright. We are back. There we go. Just gonna get rid of a few yags. And basically we're back to what we were watching yesterday.
George, Argentina Roca, Freddie Blassie, Luthez, and the way they would grab each other, I just knew I could hit that man before he touched my shoulder.
The beef between John Jones and DC is one of the most legendary beefs since the time Bo Coolina. It's a beef that could fill its own hour-long video, and at this stage is practically MMA's very own Moby Dick. and it all started when the two were introduced, and Jones joked to DC, "I bet I could take you down." Ali versus Inoki, the biggest freak show fight since Andrew Tate fought a teenage girl and got 10-7'd, was conceived under similar circumstances to the Jones-DC beef. When Muhammad Ali met Ichiro Hata, an Olympian and president of the Japanese Amateur Wrestling Association, Ali joked to Hata, "Isn't there an Oriental fighter who will challenge me? I'll give him $1 million if he wins." But
yeah, I'm bad on that 2 White Cup, so I don't watch them, sadly.
Headline news, and as it turned out, there was an Asian fighter ready and willing to take him up on the offer. The 6'3", 224-pound Japanese giant Antonio Inoki.
Who's Asian as shit?
To the people of Japan, Inoki is like Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Pope, and Batman combined. Picture a Japanese Conor McGregor, but without all the everything that makes him such a passionately obnoxious troglodyte.
Do you wanna go to fucking mall?
Inoki was the protege of a pro wrestler named Ricky Dozan, who himself was the Hulk Hogan of his day. After the catastrophic defeat suffered by the Japanese Empire in World War II, he helped bolster national pride thanks to wrestling matches where he routinely beat Americans or other assorted Western devils. Ricky Dozan was so influential, he would ultimately garner
Hey,
the nickname,
Taki.
the father
That's
of
all. It's all good.
But in
You can sleep here.
1963, he was
It's safe.
killed after being stabbed with a knife soaked in urine. In the most pointless death
Just watching
Rose
dude
hogged all
stuff.
the room on the wardrobe, a Yakuza goon stepped on Ricky Dozan's shoe in a nightclub. He demanded an apology, but instead got a piss blade in the gut. Inoki picked up the torch dropped by Ricky Dozan and ran with it. His popularity was such that he had his own line of vitamin water, had a successful career in politics,
Actually, I
appeared
should
in the
at
Baki
least
the
let you guys
Grappler
know
and Tiger
it's
Mask mangas,
a
and even has his own
documentary
line of
called All My Homies Hate Jake Paul, and it's a brief history of freak show fighting. So it's you know, it's not for everybody, but if you guys got suggestions, I'm always open as usual.
condoms.
It's
feature
that
the
or
tagline,
bullying
"Use
black
without
people, but
question,"
they don't
which on a
read
condom
chat. So
sounds
it's,
like a command that could end up landing you in jail.
I'm
So
kinda
by
sad,
1976, Inoki's megastardom meant that he was the perfect opponent for Muhammad Ali.
or Marble Olympics.
We're in a new field now. We're going to Japan to take on this Antonio Inoki, the world's heavyweight karate wrestling champion. And this is a whole new thing. People have always wondered, how would a boxer do with a wrestler? I've always wanted to fight a wrestler. I see them grabbing each other and throwing each other down and twisting each other's arm. And I always say, boy, I could whoop him. All I got to do is hit him real fast and hard, move off of him. And now I'm going to get a chance to do it.
Outside of Japan, Inoki was more unheard of than a Sam Alvey title shot, but Muhammad Ali required less introduction than the Kool-Aid Man. What may need an introduction, however, was Ali's love of pro wrestling. In 1961, while still known as Cassius Clay, and about as famous for running his mouth as Helen Keller was, Ali took part in a radio interview with legendary pro wrestler Gorgeous George. Ali was captivated as Gorgeous George proceeded to talk more shit than a second-hand toilet salesman, and even more impressed when he saw how George's trash talk sold out arenas.
Gorgeous George, a famous American wrestler, he was talking about, I am the prettiest wrestler. I am great. Look at my beautiful blonde hair. And I said, this is a good idea. And right away I start talking. I am the greatest.
The realization that the public were paying money hand over fist just to see the trash talker lose helped mold Ali into his final form. By 1976, he had conquered the world of boxing, and thanks to his political activism and an abundance of charisma larger than the North Sea oil reserves, Ali was the biggest sports star on the planet. But Father Time is undefeated, and Ali's days in the sun were coming to an end. In the year pre-Inoki, he had fought a who's who of journeymen: Richard Dunn, Jimmy Young, Jean-Pierre Koopman, names more easily forgettable than a year-old TikTok challenge. The only reason anyone remembers these fighters at all is because once upon a time they happened to share a ring with the greatest of all time. With the end of his career rapidly approaching and multiple ex-wives to look after, Ali needed big money paydays, and fighting bums like Dunn wasn't going to do it for long. Enter Antonio Inoki and the inception of the biggest mixed rules fight to date. If NB...
Yo, what's up, TNT? Shit, right when there's an ad. You didn't miss anything, man. We checked out a very gay VTuber and it got boring. Then we tried talking to our friend Ty, but he wouldn't respond, so here we are watching some bullshit. Yeah, you missed the face reveal.
Crossing over to freak show boxing fights sounds like a trend you primarily associate with the clown world of 2020's influencer boxing. Think again. After he first lost to Joe Frazier in 1971, Ali set his sights on a spectacle fight with 7'1" tall NBA star Wilt Chamberlain. The match never came to fruition, but the idea of crossover fights and the money they could generate stuck with Ali, while the pairing of Ali and Inoki might initially seem more random.
Initially I started watching it on this channel because of obviously because of the Jimmy fight, but I don't know. Like I said, if you guys feel like watching something else.
Then the good Lord's methodology for selecting which kid is going to get childhood leukemia, it actually made a lot of sense. Ali had been clamouring for crossover fights such as the one with Chamberlain, and he had a genuine love of pro wrestling. Inoki had taken part in multiple crossover fights already, such as the time he fought Olympic gold medalist Wilhelm Ruska. Inoki TKO'd Ruska with 3 belly-to-back suplexes in a row, and while the legitimacy of that fight may be more questionable than Ed Parker's special effects department, Inoki was still out here doing his best to mix the martial arts. The fight was scheduled for the 26th of June 1976. Ali would face Inoki at the Budokan Hall in Tokyo for a purse of $6 million, which in those days...
Look at that chin, bro. Look at that chiseled chin. But yeah, no, that was a...
You're a full-blown...
Oh, it's not even gonna play over it? God damn it.
You're a full-blown...
it's way too big. It's not even gonna work. Fuck it.
Was the largest fight purse ever seen. Ali went on a promotional tour for the match, and while most people seemed to think he was joking about his next fight being against what he called the heavyweight wrestling and karate champion of the world, it was no joke. He added a taekwondo master named Jun Ri to his entourage to help him prepare for the match.
When you take Jun Ri's self-defense, then you too can say, nobody bothers me, nobody bothers me, call USA 1000, Jun Ri means might for right.
Nobody buys me, nobody buys me either.
Which was unusual, as learning Taekwondo to fight a wrestler makes about as much sense as learning French to prepare for a chemistry
I knew
exam.
the meme, but I
this
didn't
being
know.
the first
I
ever
didn't know it
MMA
was from
fight,
that.
It's
thing.
forgivable, as they were kind of making it up as they went along. Revisited Ali's training camp several days per month, with the intent on teaching Ali his secret weapon, deadlier than the dim Maat itself, a punch he himself had learned from Bruce Lee. That secret weapon was called the Acu-Punch.
Jun Ri is his name. He's training me now for the Japanese wrestler. Yes, that wasn't the right hand. That was the unique Acu-Punch. When you hit a man, as soon as you hit him, you turn it. It's a quick.
According to Ri,
the
Acu-Punch is a punch with your body and mind as one. When you decide to punch, you've already punched. This creates a tremendous acceleration and increases the punching power. Okay. All of that sounds to me like the kind of fight advice you'd get from a talking onion. Or the best-in-class bullshit you'd hear from someone like George Dillman. But at least Ali would never fall for Dillman's crap. Ali would never know. Oh, God. At this point, I'd like to take a step back and just let you appreciate the insanity of what was happening here. The heavyweight boxing champion of the world was learning secret kung fu techniques taught by Bruce Lee to a taekwondo grandmaster for application during the world's first boxer versus wrestler / karate fight. If all of this sounds insane to us in 2023, try and imagine how all of this kung fu, acupunction, karate, wrestling.
Oh yeah, I think there's a documentary on Frank Dukes
1976
on this guy's channel.
If I asked you to think of the two shadiest sports promoters working today, who immediately springs to mind? If you said Bob Arum and Vince McMahon, congratulations, you're correct. And in '76, both Vinnie Mac and Bob Arum were on hand to leech as much money off of Ali versus Inoki as possible.
World heavyweight boxing champion Muhammad, and we can have just a word with you if we may, please. Well, you may be the king in the ring, then again you may not. Of course, this was a training session. It appears as though it got a little bit out of hand there with what he will.
While the fight took place in Tokyo, Vince McMahon Sr. would handle the US side of operations, as the fight would be broadcast live.
Wasn't that a
famous
flop of a fight?
Jr. was on site in Tokyo to handle promotion there, and Bob Arum was just there to feast on the souls of dead children trapped inside Jizo statues, allegedly. Arum was under the impression that the fight was a work. In a 2012 interview with Sports Illustrated, he explained how Vince McMahon Sr. had mapped out how the fight was supposed to play out. Arum said, "The way Vince wrote it, Ali was supposed to come out and look like he was hitting Inoki with punches. Now wrestlers, they use razors to cut themselves, so Inoki was supposed to cut himself, and blood would be everywhere. Then Ali would turn to the ref and say, 'Hey, please stop the fight.' Then Inoki would jump up on Ali's back and pin him. Ali would get up and say this was just like Pearl Harbor, then we'd all go home." The situation wasn't helped at all by Ali's preparation for the fight, which involved him fighting a wrestler named Buddy Wolf, in a match more poorly staged than the average nativity play. Between the talk of Bruce Lee's death punch and Ali horsing around with wrestlers in clearly worked fights, no one knew if Ali versus Inoki would be a work, a shoot, or just an elaborate joke taken too far.
They always want to know what would happen if Wolfman meets Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Or if the world's greatest fighter meets the world's greatest martial art.
Oh, then he comes back.
And you should see every theater's gonna be packed. They're gonna be lined up, $100, $200, $300. They love to see blood in this civilization.
Ultimately, the fight went ahead ostensibly as a real fight, but with more last-minute rule changes than a poorly organized orgy. Inoki was completely hamstrung by the new rule set. He couldn't throw or tackle Ali, and he wasn't allowed to kick unless one knee was in contact with the mat. The referee on hand to make sure all these rules were adhered to was none other than Gene LaBelle himself. On the other side of the world, at Shea Stadium in New York, a live broadcast of the fight took place in front of a sold-out arena. In what could be considered the world's first pay-per-view, Andre the Giant would fight a boxer named Chuck Wepner before switching to the televised broadcast of Ali vs Inoki. And before we go on, a little known fact about Chuck Wepner and the history of freak show fights. In the 1970s, Wepner reached peak freak show fighter status after he had a boxing match with an adult black bear named Victor the Wrestling Bear.
I don't get in the ring with just any bear. This was Victor the Bear. He was on the Ed Sullivan Show. He was a very world-famous bear.
Yeah. Still, fuck that.
The bell rang, and I started throwing jabs, and I was hitting him in the face and in the nose, and the bear was starting to get crazy looking. The bear rushed me, grabbed me, picked me up, and threw me 15 feet in the air.
There
and I
we
spun
go.
around looking to get up, and the bear was on top of me. The trainer, he blew the whistle. And Artie Stock come over and say, "Hey, great fight, you put on a heck of a show." And I said, "Artie, are you out of your mind? This bear tried to kill me."
Had Wepner vs Andre the Giant been the main event, fans may have left the world's first pay-per-view feeling somewhat satisfied. It was an entertaining match that culminated with Wepner being picked up by Andre and hurled out of the ring, which ultimately turned this work into a shoot when a legitimate brawl broke out between both fighters' corners. But this was just the appetizer, and a rancid main event was still waiting to be served.
Muhammad Ali, the heavyweight champion of the world in boxing. Antonio Inoki, the heavyweight champion of the world in wrestling. So this is round one.
And that's it. If you stop this fight right now, you have just seen the single most entertaining part of this entire fight. Ali versus Inoki is 1 hour long, one life force draining, soul depleting hour. It's longer than this video has been up until this point. It's also less entertaining than trying to find the joke in a Brendan Schaub stand-up special.
You need many stitches. This be worth paying your life, guaranteed.
Oh, I get it. The joke is there are no jokes. That's so meta. Ali vs Inoki is the kind of fight that would make you nostalgic for the scintillating action of Namajunas versus Esparza 2.
Inoki's thing on his back and
Inoki, hobbled by the rule changes, lies on his back and attempts to kick Ali's legs.
There we go.
And that's it. That's the entire fight. Very little else of note happens for 15 rounds, other than Ali jumping away from kicks and screaming for Inoki to stand up, while Inoki looks like a combat sports version of Quap. After 15 rounds of this, the fight was ruled a draw. Don F. Drager, a former US Marine, stunt double for Sean Connery and author of The Comprehensive Guide to Asian Martial Arts, witnessed the events firsthand and wrote letters to a friend in the US describing what he saw. July 11th, 1976. The Ali fiasco was carefully staged. The main concern was not to injure Ali, causing Inoki to complain that by the rules and this concern, there was damn little that he could do to make it look good. By the way, the Budokan janitorial took almost a full day to clean up the garbage that was hurled at the two combatants as a result of their lousy performance. While the performance was indeed lousy, there was real damage done. Ali's left leg was beaten so badly, he suffered severe muscle damage, anemia caused by bleeding into the leg, and an accumulation of blood and fluid in the leg. Ali's personal doctor claimed his mobility never truly recovered after the beating his leg took on that June evening in 1976. In a shocking turn of events for a fight promoted by Bob Arum and Vince McMahon, Ali never received his promised $6 million either, reportedly earning closer to $1.6 million.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a fork in the road. Are we lost?
While the fight itself was farcical, and completely killed off any interest in mixed rules fights among the general public until the advent of the UFC in 1993, looking back now, it's hard not to see how important this match was for the development of MMA. People tuned in because they genuinely expected to see a contest between boxing and wrestling. What they got was absolutely not that, but there was a genuine desire among the public to see what would happen when two wildly different styles clashed. History has been kind to Ali versus Inoki. While the fight may have stunk worse than Wild Bull Curry's jockstrap, it is still looked upon fondly by fight fans nowadays, simply because it was a milestone in the history of the sport. Inoki wrestled his last match in 1998. Ali, by then inexorably gripped by Parkinson's disease, the result of a lack of information about brain health and a career that ran on far longer than it should have, travelled to Japan to watch his old adversary's final match. Ali, unable to perform public speaking duties, had an assistant read a message for Inoki. It was 1976 when I fought Antonio Inoki at the Budokan. In the ring, we were tough opponents. After that, we built love and friendship with mutual respect. So I feel a little less lonely now that Antonio has retired. It is my honour to be standing on the ring with my good friend after 22 years. Our future is bright and has a clear vision. Antonio Inoki and I put our best efforts into making world peace through sports, to prove there is only one mankind beyond the sexual, ethnical, or cultural differences. It is my pleasure to come here today.
Oh yeah. When I think it was Ali and Ric Flair that went there, right?
Like a trash pile Mount Vesuvius, the world of freak show fights lay dormant in the years following the eruption of Ali vs Inoki. Unsurprisingly, after delivering the biggest dud since the midwife at Jake Paul's birth, the public weren't clamouring for another crossover fight anytime soon. But by the mid-1980s, almost 10 years post Ali Inoki, martial arts underwent a resurrection Emperor Palpatine would be envious of, thanks mostly to one movie.
Concentrate, focus, power. Remember balance. No mercy.
Columbia Pictures present The Karate Kid.
The Karate Kid spawned dozens of imitators, launched the careers of millions of karate white belts, and caused a worldwide shortage of black pajamas. Its popularity was such that there was a renewed public interest in Asian martial arts, which snowballed until it became the ninja craze of the 1980s. For people who were supposed to be stealthy, you couldn't turn around without bumping into a ninja by the late 1980s. Video games, books, movies, cartoons, if you could stick a ninja on it, kids would buy it. If you weren't there to witness it firsthand, it can be a little difficult to explain how an entire generation of kids were caught up in crane kicking, kung fu gripping, ninja turtling nonsense. But to put it into 2020's context, it swept the globe like Mr. Beast playing Fortnite with Andrew Tate on TikTok. And having said that sentence, I'm off to go kill myself. By the 90s and the advent of the UFC, the ninja generation of the 1980s were grown-ups who hungered to see what would happen when a kung fu practitioner fought a boxer or a taekwondo master fought a fucking silverback gorilla or something. The early UFCs were all about these style versus style matchups, which made them fertile soil for freak show fights. And in the days when MMA was a fight and not a sport, the 5'11", 200-pound Keith Hackney fought 6'8", 600-pound Emmanuel Yarborough at UFC 3. Hackney, primarily known for Kempo karate and a really nice air conditioning business, was given 1 week's notice to prepare for a fight against a man who weighed 3 times what he did and had almost a foot in height advantage. The fight was a 1 minute 59 second long advert for why MMA should be banned globally. In the opening seconds, Hackney dropped Yarborough with what he called a white crane strike, but what the average soccer hooligan would call windmilling. Yarborough recovered and bodied Hackney right through the octagon
600
door.
pounds.
Once the fight was restarted, Hackney knocked Yarborough down again and proceeded to break his own hand, punching the back of Yarborough's basketball-sized head. In the days when a fight could only be ended by a KO or submission, all Big John McCarthy could do was ask
rabbit
Yarborough
punches,
if he'd had enough
plenty of
Hackney
rabbit
playing
punches.
the drum parts of Devoured by Vermin on the back of his head. Yarborough verbally tapped out, David slew Goliath, and the freak show era was resurrected. While the UFC would dabble in these kind of fights over the years, by the end of the millennium, they were trying to clean their act up and look somewhat like a respectable sport in order to get John McCain off their back. But one organisation, unhindered by inconveniences such as governing bodies, rule sets or even good taste, elevated freak show fights to a high art.
Pride!
Pride FC were to freak show fights what the Beatles were to rock and roll. They may not have invented it, but they did their best to perfect it. Pride FC was the gold standard of grotesque. But while Dempsey's, Ali's and the early UFC's adventures in the world of sideshow fights were, on the surface, about finding out which martial art was the strongest, Pride seemed to just really want to see someone get fucking killed. The Japanese are obsessed with size.
Yo, old Pride fights are amazing.
In the land of the rising sun, the bigger the better. And Pride had the biggest roster of monsters since Killer Instinct. Zulu Zenio was 6'7", 390 pounds. Giant Silva was 7'2", 380 pounds. And Pride was also home to the aforementioned Emmanuel Yarborough and the king of the freak show fights, Bob Sapp. Pride routinely pitted these meat titanics against the smallest people they could find. At Pride 3 in 1998, Yarborough was scheduled to fight Daiju Takase, who was 6 foot tall and 183 pounds. That's not exactly a small man, but when stacked up against the 6'8", 600 pound Yarborough, Takase may as well have been Demetrius Johnson. One thing all these fighters had in common, aside from the sheer behemouthness of them, was that they were all terrible fighters. Takase beat Yarborough just by circling him and peppering him with shots, while the big man struggled to keep up with him. Giant Silva lost 6 out of the 7 fights he had in Pride. Zulu Zenio lost 3 of 4 Pride fights, and the majority of his wins outside of Pride are over people who don't even have a Wikipedia page. Bob Sapp was the only fighter who ever really showed promise. Despite losing his fight with Nogueira, he went down in history for the horror show scenes of lifting Nogueira like a bag of groceries and powerbombing him right onto his head. But after his devastating K1 loss to Mirko Krokop, in which Sapp's cheekbone was shattered with one punch, he kinda gave up actually trying to fight and became known primarily for 2 things: tapping out almost as soon as a fight started and collecting paychecks. But while we tend to think of people like Sapp, Giant Silva or Yarborough when we talk about freak show fights, no one man exemplifies the spirit of freak show fighting more than Ikehisu Minowa, aka Minowa Man. Minowa Man is an anomaly in MMA. By all accounts, his career should probably have never progressed past its first couple of years. Fighting for the Pancrase promotion, in his first 13 fights, he won 2, lost 8, and drew 3. At one point he was riding a 7-fight losing streak. Minowa was a bum. Like an Asian Sam Alvey or a Brooklyn Brawler of Bushido, he was perennially regarded as a jobber in Pancrase. To his credit, some of his losses were to JMMA pioneers such as Yuki Kondo, but nevertheless, Minowa was still the guy you called up when you needed someone to take an L like a pro. But just when it seemed like Minowa was about to come down with a fatal case of diverticulitis, something strange happened to his career. He started winning. From October 1998 up till April 99, he went on a 5-fight win streak before suffering a setback of 2 draws and a loss. Undeterred, he was entered into the ridiculously cool-sounding Pancrase Neo Blood Tournament 99, which was the turning point of his career and sounded like the best Dreamcast beat-em-up you never played. He won 3 fights in a row and was proclaimed the Neo Blood 99 tournament champion. Following the tournament, he'd face off against highly respected Dutch kickboxer Semi Schilt, who at 6'11" and 295 pounds had a massive size advantage over Minowa. Schilt won the fight, but Minowa took him to a decision, and the David v Goliath nature of the match was a portent of things to come. Minowa even fought in the pre-Zuffa era at UFC 25 in Japan. Adding to the growing mystique around him, on his tail of the tape, his age was listed as unknown. He shed his old tentative fighting style and became a much more explosive fighter, routinely diving on any kind of leg lock or kimura he could grab a hold of. He ultimately became known for his submission game. His image too underwent transformation, Gone were the black trunks and boring hairstyle. Now he wore red spandex, sported a mullet, and draped the Japanese flag around him like the cape of a superhero. Minowa Man was born.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms.
The long-armed dude in Street Fighter. Yeah, Dalsim.
In 2003 he went to Pride, where, true to form, Pride fed him to the wolves by matching him up with a prime Vanderlei, Rampage and Sakuraba. But undeterred by those losses, he kept on going. He improved his record to 35, 25 and 8. His Pride run was notable not for the losses, but for the fact that he simply stopped caring about weight classes and routinely took part in open-weight bouts. He fought and beat juiced-up heavyweights like Kimo Leopoldo, Gilbert Ivel, and Stefan Lecco. He had freak show fights against Giant Silva and Butterbean. Against Silva, he dived for a rolling knee bar before finishing the 7'2" behemoth with knees to the face. Most notably, he opened his match with Butterbean by landing a flying dropkick to the face, immediately followed by a second dropkick to the face. Despite being taken down and smothered by the 378-pound Bean, Minowa escaped and submitted him with an armbar.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Hell, Minowa Man even fought a prime Mirko Krokop. He didn't win, but it all added to the legend of the man who would fight anyone, at any weight, at any time. After the collapse of Pride, Minowa Man found himself fighting for another Japanese promotion called Dream. Dream had a stable of decent fighters, but post-Pride, they needed something to really make them stand out and draw in the casual eye. Knowing the Japanese love of steroid-guzzling freak beasts, they concocted the Dream Super Dreadnought Tournament of 2009.
Oh, shit.
And no, that's not a joke, it was actually called the Super Dreadnought GP, but for some dumbass reason they renamed it to the marginally less cool sounding Super Hulk GP. The Super Hulk GP was comprised of more comically massive humans than a Street Fighter 6 trailer. Hongman Choi, Jose Canseco, yes, the Jose Canseco, the baseball player most famous this side of the pond for being in that one episode of The Simpsons, and of course, the connoisseur's freak show fighter of choice, Bob Sapp. Even respected fighters like Mark Hunt and Gegard Mousasi were signed up. But the Super Dreadnought GP was an open-weight tournament, so among all these bipedal skyscrapers of flesh and pharmacology was Minowa Man. In the opening fight, he faced Bob Sapp. Despite being almost crushed into a fine paste by Sapp early on, Minowa swept the beast and submitted him with an Achilles lock.
Beautiful.
In the next round of the tournament, he fought 7'2" Hongman Choi. While Choi had demolished the laughably crap Jose Canseco earlier in the tournament, he isn't regarded as a particularly good fighter. But the sheer size discrepancy between he and Minowa Man meant he was able to just shrug off a lot of the smaller man's attacks. But once again, Minowa Man overcame adversity and submitted Choi with a heel hook.
Oh yeah, thank you. Well, the Japs love their freak show
fights. The
fights.
Hulk tournament had made it to the final, where he would face a
like
fighter
they said, they don't even care if
Sokoju.
the person has skills or any training.
Unlike Bob Sapp, who was only
all they care about is
because his
physique.
lats could block out the sun, Sokoju was well regarded as a real fighter. He was expected to make short work of Minowa Man, so even though the two were of comparable size, yet again, Minowa Man found himself the underdog. On New Year's Eve 2009, at the Dream Super Hulk GP final, Sokoju dropped him twice and nearly submitted him. He was winning every second of the fight, right up until round 3, when Minowa Man blasted him with a Hail Mary haymaker. Sokoju crumpled to the mat, and the 5'9", 185-pound Minowa Man became the Super Hulk GP champion. True to form for any freak show organization, Dream couldn't even find the Super Hulk GP belt to award it to Minowa Man. But being the superhero that he is, he wore one made by a 9-year-old girl instead. Before he became Minowa Man, his nickname was the Punk. And I think that's a perfect nickname for him. The ethos of punk rock was that it didn't matter if you were unattractive or untalented. It didn't matter if you couldn't play 10-minute long solos or even play at all, as long as you had passion, attitude, and a willingness to reject the established conventions, you too could be a star. And Minowa Man, the fighter who lost more fights in a year than most people do in an entire career, the man whose biggest achievement in MMA is winning a tournament comprised of terrible fighters who just happened to be the same size as a small office block, the joke fighter who turned at first serious and then parody, the man who traded wins and losses like they were Pokemon cards yet never lost a fan, that man became a superstar in his own right. If you've ever been told you're not good enough, or told to give up on your dreams, or life has just ground you down as it generally loves to do, remember this clip of Minowa Man, seen here racing against a 747 with the full conviction that he might conceivably win this race if he just tried hard enough. And then ask yourself, what would Minowa Man do? And the answer is never fucking give up.
That was pretty deep.
The 2000s were the peak of the freak show fighting era. Even legit fighters got in on the action, with Fedor fighting Zulu Zenio and Hongman Choi and effortlessly demolishing both.
Well, no shit.
But in much the same way as the
Fedor
roaring
was an
20s gave
actual
way to the
athlete.
Great Depression, the JMMA carnival couldn't last forever. By 2007, Pride was done for, Dream followed suit in 2012, and the freak show party was over. For a few years, until JMMA was resurrected like E.T. or Jon Snow with the founding of Ryzen Fighting Federation in 2015. And no discussion of freak show fighting is complete without mentioning Ryzen and the single greatest freak show fight of all time. Gabby Garcia is a jiu-jitsu black belt and MMA fighter.
That's a huge
She's
bitch.
a highly decorated competitor, having taken gold multiple times in the prestigious ADCC tournament.
Like,
She's
no
fought
joke,
multiple
she's
times for Ryzen and is
gigantic.
undefeated in MMA. She's also 6'2", 209 pounds, and more impressively built than a Lego Millennium Falcon. And despite being a legitimate fighter, she's not above taking spectacle fights for cash. It's December 31st, 2016. Ryzen is celebrating their 1-year anniversary, and as is tradition since the days of Pride, they wanted to put on a big New Year's Eve MMA spectacle. Adding Gabby Garcia to any fight is like adding mods to Skyrim. Whether you intend to or not, the end result is going to look like a spectacle. But never more so than when her opponent is a 49-year-old pro wrestler who looks to have about as much real-world fighting experience as Mahatma Gandhi on Valiant. Garcia faced off against pro wrestling grandmother Yumiko Hotta in the Ryzen New Year's Eve card of 2016.
Rip grandma.
In what is both simultaneously the best and worst freak show fight of all time, Gabby was stunned into inaction as Hotta ran the ropes like Hulk Hogan. Gabby later admitted, and I can't believe she said this with a straight face, to being in fear for her entire career, lest Hotta bounce off the ropes and land a fucking rocket punch KO. Which I guess explains why Gabby proceeded to stomp the absolute dog piss out of a woman old enough to be her mother.
See some battle wounds and some bruises. That's great.
And just to clarify, I don't consider this a freak show fight because I consider Garcia to be a freak. That's not the case
Poor old
at all.
lady.
Her physique is insanely impressive. She's clearly a talented grappler, and if you think jacked women are freakish and incapable of being attractive, then we can't be friends. Garcia has openly talked about being bullied for her looks, and that is awful and not something I want to be associated with. This is a freak show fight in the sense that it's a jiu-jitsu black belt, MMA fighter, and person who can deadlift 410 pounds like it was nothing, matched up against someone she outweighed by about 100 pounds, was 49 years old, and had never fought professionally. Garcia versus Hotta was more universally reviled than Velma, but given that the sanctioning body for MMA in Japan is probably the Yakuza, this won't be the last time a JMMA freak show fight makes headlines for all the wrong reasons. Like an agoraphobic golem, freak show fights exist mostly underground. They are generally just
I don't mind muscle
average...
mommies, but that's a bit extreme. Just gonna take a couple of minutes, and I don't know, I'll put a little poll, and yeah, guess I'll be right back.
Disco time.
Hip hop is an attitude. It's right here. It's how you feel. It's a style. So it can go out. This is me. This is how I am. This is a lifestyle. This is it. My mom used to tell me all the time, stand up straight, stand up straight. Well, you know what? I was standing up straight. This is what we call popping. Straight. Straight. like this. Start out just hitting it, hitting it, hitting it.
Two, bring it to the phone. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance. So back on up. Before I have to pull the strap up, give me the microphone so I can bust like a bumble. Hopping in long face together, now you know you in trouble. Yeah, and it don't quit. I think they in the mood for another one of those G hits. Cause it's nothing but a G thing. Back to low FG, so we're crazy. That's wrong, is the label that's crazy. Unfadable, so please fake this one up. Well, if it's good enough to give up a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that focus stuff. You know I'm out with it. I'm a hit. Two, three, three. Let's see a double low. You go double shit. Just throw your hands way up in the air. So roll around like you just don't care. Yeah, roll up the thing and hold the drink. Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, we should be turning it up. CBT, yeah, we see, yeah, we cook it back up. And when they make us in the money, you got to get down like this. Listen up, it's like that, like this, like this, it's like this. Listen up, it's like I keep a blue flame hanging on my backside, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the good side. I got so much you got to win this. Drop it like a fire. So just chill to the next episode.
And we're back. I think best compromise is gonna be we're gonna watch People That Took Too Much, and then we're gonna go back to the documentary because those little compilations aren't too long, so everybody wins, you know. And if you guys have other suggestions, let me know. Holy shit. How is this person not dead, bro? Oh my god. Just drives past. Fuck that.
I get Trish Jones' fucking number and get to come out mine now.
Yeah.
You know what happened, don't you?
Yeah. Alright, go on, get yourself down.
Yeah, fucking cunt. Oh. Whoop. Yeah, he's got it.
Driving, man, cause y'all don't even look like y'all can walk. Oh shit, she had the Heisman on her ass. Oh shit. Lean with it, rock with it. The zombies. Mr. Lee, what's wrong with him?
I don't know, but it's looking good.
Look, hey, Solomon, what's wrong with him, Solomon?
Yoda, boy.
Smile for the camera. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, she can't even respond. Oh, shit.
Bro, seeing these people with cars is scary as fuck.
Vocês continuam, elas estão acontecendo nesse exato, mas além disso também balança de precisão e outros objetos. Boa noite a todos. Possivelmente,
The fuck is that? Grease?
possivelmente poderia haver um laboratório de drogas. Então, mesmo estando já...
Ah, shit. Crazy Russian with steak knives.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How you feeling, man? I'm pretty lucky. Say what?
Bro, I could watch these compilations all day.
What?
I don't know what's so funny about people on drugs, but...
I'm good. Can you finish these lyrics real quick? Okay. Back home again. I can't wait to get back on the road again. Back again. Dude, like Fred Baggers? Like, I don't know if I know the song. Here's the lyrics. Back home again. Back home again. In Indiana land. Damn, man.
Ahí se le quedó otra vez. Uy, ahí está, enfrente. Ahí está el cocodrilo, ¿eh? Mami, ahora la mía, que no lo vea, que no lo vea.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is after him? Is it like an alligator or something? What is even going on?
Desi, ya le iba a agarrar. Entre 4 se le iban a comer.
Pero él lo tenía, no le quiso hacer nada. Papá, si venía y no tenía.
Ahí está el otro, el que lo siguió, ¿ves? No, aquí
What
está
the
uno.
fuck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cocodrilos.
Y se acaba de meter.
¿Qué volvió a meter?
¿Qué volvió a meter?
Ah, los ese estaban los tenis ahí. Está drogado. Eso es la droga,
Pero no
son
le
9 cocodrilos que hay.
porque si quería ya lo había alcanzado.
Yo, I thought something was following it for a second.
Métete otra vez.
Ah, está todo seco, güey.
¡Eh!
Ah, está puestísimo.
Wow, when the whole town's dunking on you. It's a pretty fun game, actually. He's got a pine. Oh, he's got a pine cup on his head. Okay.
I'm recording.
Scott's,
Sit this.
you know.
Here, bro. Sit this on that thing that's flat. Sit it where it's completely flat. Look at me. See if you can get it up on. You got it? Oh, yeah. Dude, you didn't even get it hit hardly, bro. See, after I watch somebody else do it, I'm gonna want to do it.
Looks a bit confused there. What the fuck? Yeah, that's not weed. They made him smoke some sherm. Jesus.
I've been knocked out.
Not that you've been knocked out, but you just don't see. Okay, little oil spill there.
Here you
go. Speaks in Thai. Another skibidi speaker.
You wanted him, bitch? Is that who you really wanted? You sure about that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, what the fuck?
There he is, bitch. There he is.
That dude was a psychopath. No shit. What the fuck?
You got it? Who has it? Who has it?
This is like a second.
Zoom in.
Since he's been here.
He's gonna end up killing himself. All I gotta say. Let him kill himself.
It already went down. Hey, you want to be on YouTube tomorrow?
Or Facebook. Or maybe even Twitter.
Is that three? How about all three?
All three?
All three?
Oh shit.
Get you on Google too. Hey, put it on this shit.
Hitting the duster. Oh, goo. You know, chilling at the skate park in your late 40s, huffing duster.
I'm about to post this on you. World star. World star.
Hey, you probably have more cans in there.
How many more cans do you got?
Hey! Fuck is my backpack?
Oh shit! Oh fuck that!
Run! Well, you got your backpack, Jack.
Oh, he's running!
Yo, those little compilations are amazing.
However you book, first check Kayak to search hundreds of travel sites at once.
But you know,
and
there's
compare
fucking
hotel
ads
prices
though,
to
because
find a great deal.
Poverty.
Stop everything. Olay Super Serum Body Wash moisturizes so well,
Yeah.
no lotion needed.
Perfectly targeted ads. Oh my god. This is what K2 do to you. Yeah, I'm good on that. Bro, how is K2 still a thing? I thought we all agreed that it was a terrible idea like 20 years ago. Like, why would you do K2 in 2025, bro? Like, you haven't seen those compilations? Probation. Yeah, true. If you're in a state where it's not legal or whatever. Although, and that's kind of crazy where I live, well, wherever I got my conviction back in the day, even when weed was actually legal where I was, the court tried to have it like, you know, to prevent me from smoking weed. Like, my lawyer really had to push the issue and everything. But, yeah, apparently even if it's legalized, like, you can get a court order to be prevented from smoking weed, I guess. I don't know. Don't know if it's the same thing in the US.
That is. Let me also it looks like in it. Yo, Sanka!
Birmingham.
Yo, Sanka, you dead? Yo, it's dying, blood. My man is the butt. These man are curdled, blood. Nah. Yo, what you got in your pocket, blood? Things there, innit?
I don't know, I didn't have a PO, I just had to like show up at some place like 4 times. But yeah, for a little while I was not allowed to go in bars or any places serving alcohol and after a certain time and whatnot. It was kind of serious. It got kind of shitty for a little while.
कोशिश करने वाली का बिहार नहीं होती वो नो अरे घाज मेहनत करत रहा आपोआप एशियनर तुम्हाला
damn, 16 to 27
वाचला एशियनर बस सीधी बराबर चाललास अरे यार उल्टा नसीब.
Oh, he's trying to get his sandal. You got this, buddy. Right foot in right sandal. Whoop! Oh, that was so close. Oh, you got this. It's in there. Ah, come on. Oh, it's broken. But he doesn't get it. Alright, now I get it. God, this is dumb. Alright. 8 minutes, then we can hit back the other documentary. Wow, bro. God, that leg muscle. What the fuck is going on there? Oh!
What happened? Oh.
What? What? Oh. Okay. Oh shit, Asian people on drugs. Almost never happens. Don't touch the floor, it's lava. I don't know, I've seen, for all the compilations I've seen so far, I think...
I walk the shopping malls.
I think I've seen like 2 segments with Asians.
I start where I park my car. I get out of the car and I close the door and I do some warm-ups, you know. This may seem very silly to you, but I warm 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. And that gets my heart pumping so that I have enough oxygen that
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, this is.
brain.
I don't know. It's weird. I'm scared and aroused at the same
I
time.
want to tell you that it really helps keep me in shape. Why, I used to walk with the Sierra Club, and the Sierra Club walked in all of the parts
Oh, yeah,
around Los
definitely
Angeles
twisted.
and everything, but they walked in the rain. And then I read an article in a magazine. I don't remember which magazine, but I read an article about people who are allowed in the shopping malls, like at 7 o'clock in the morning, before they come.
Wow, that's like a genuine interview. I thought it was like a sketch or something.
To work.
That person is
And
real?
They get in and they walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. And so I joined that. So I became a happy walker girl. And I even made up a song. If you don't think it's...
She's probably on those 90s diet pills that were basically just speed. But like
So,
old
yeah.
ladies would get like loaded up on them
I'm a happy walker girl.
and
I
go
love
crazy.
to hike the malls, and as I go, I love to stop and shop and shop and shop. You know how good. Velverie, Velverie. See, I have a lot of lung power. Velverie, 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 Velverie. I love to stop and shop. The combination of both makes me feel better. It makes me feel wonderful. And I would like to show you what I bought today. It's something that I bought just for myself, something to be good to myself with.
Okay.
It's a pith helmet.
I wonder where that woman is today. Dead.
Hiking girl.
Most
And when I
likely
get more
dead.
people interested, I'm going to have my own newsletter. The pith helmet will be the symbol of happy hiking girls walking through
Yeah,
the
no,
mall,
it's got to be a
shopping
skit.
through the mall.
At first, it kind of looked legit.
It's not silly. It's wonderful. It's something that you can do for yourself.
Yeah,
If
they
you're a
kinda
modern
ruined
woman,
it.
This is what you want to do for yourself. You can get out there, get on your own, take your own money that you earn each and every day, and go out and shop and get healthy while you're doing it.
Wow.
Are you ready? I talked to my healthcare provider about Lybalvi. That's Lybalvi. Ask your healthcare provider about Lybalvi by name. Find
Yeah, I'm
out
good.
more at Lybalvi.com.
Looks like penis medicine.
UFC 316. Buy it on ESPNplus.com/PPV.
Fica assim mesmo. Que loja você trabalha, negão? Que loja você trabalha? De onde você é? Que loja você trabalha? De onde você é, filho? Que loja você trabalha? Que loja você trabalha? Que loja você trabalha? Fica ali, ó.
I don't know if anyone else in chat used to do hard drugs or stopped doing hard drugs. I realized, like, as soon as I stopped doing hard drugs, like, I couldn't stand people on drugs. Like, I get aggravated when I go to a party and I see someone, like, tweaking the fuck out or, you know, like, worrying me with, like, weird twitches and shit. Like, I genuinely get angry and uncomfortable. It's weird. And, bro, I used to be coked the fuck up for, like, a decade long. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. I was never that much out of control from what I can remember. But yeah, yo, I was jacked up. At some point, I was going to college 35 hours a week plus full-time work plus working bars on weekend, plus partying. So, bro, I was like coke to the gills. I could do like 3-4 days straight, not sleeping, going to exams, like totally fucked up. It was kind of wild. It was a wild time. Yo, sometimes I would just bike crew sleep in my car, like get changed in a bathroom, like put my uniform on, go to work, get out of work, then put some civilian clothes on, go work at a bar, finish work at the bar at like, you know, at closing time, wait a few hours, go to school in the morning. Bro, zero sleep, tweak the fuck out. Snorting Adderall like crazy. Adderall, cocaine, and speed were my go-to. Yeah, no, I'm too old for this shit too. Yeah, wild times.
Let me get the big double burger tray with 2 corn dogs, and then I get fries and cheese bites, just for the side of the order. And then let me get a sweet...
brother man.
What the?
Brother man.
And then let me get a sweet tea with that. You got that, box man? Yo, you got my order? What I get? You know what I had on my order? Come on, man.
God damn, what the fuck in your head?
You know, what the... Bro.
Oh, shit.
You know what I had, right?
He up.
You know what
I haven't even took your order yet.
I just told you my order.
Your order yet.
I said big double burger, 2 corn dogs, a tray of cheese bites, and a sweet tea.
Oh,
what the?
You about to fucking fall. Why you got your book bag on?
Wait, why do you got your book bag on? Why you
Good point.
I ain't even tripping, bro. Big double corn dogs, cheddar cheese bites, and a sweet tea. Bro, what? I'm telling you.
Dude ordering is very casual. I'd be like, what? What is going on here? Oh my god. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna cut it here. I'm getting kind of hungry, and yeah, it's been a nice little run. Thanks everyone. Thanks for sticking around. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Hoping to have some Maat updates or something. Or maybe lurk and, you know, reopen the conversation with Ty. That would be fun. That would be very fun. Hopefully he's not like hurt or anything. You damn white people. Stop bullying Ty. Alright. Y'all take care. See y'all next time, and hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Peace.